some traditional families, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't get a little offended about how she reacted and treated something I'm so passionate about. Yeah, I mean, she did kind of like judge you a little bit, right? Like, what is the problem with making beer? How is that bad? Oh dear. The only reason I didn't decline the hangout or hangout because of the fact that one, I was going to see them during the holidays anyway, and two, I don't really talk about my passions in front of my family anyway out of respect and to avoid any extra BS. So it's not like it would really ever be an issue. So I rolled my eyes and agreed.
Awesome. Okay, so last thing, I know there's a lot of student housing in the area.
I know.
And cheap apartments, so I was wondering which ones we should look into that would be close to the school, but also close to you too.
She's fishing. Now this is where stuff got real, and I'll be honest, I grinned a little bit. Well, my apartment is about a 5 to 10 minute walk from the school, and the rates are pretty decent for a 2-bedroom.
That's fantastic. You guys could be neighbors.
Yeah, about that. We actually won't be in the area because we're moving to a city I work in that's almost 40 miles away before the new year.
Okay, I'm not really following. You said you won't be able to come see them?
Insert Britney Spears WTF face. So she's expecting you to hang out with the cousins that you don't know, even when you don't live in the city where they're going to school? Gonna be a no from me, dog, yeah. Well, no, not really. The whole purpose of the move is for us to be closer to our jobs so we won't have to drive that far.
But you do it all the time, so I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do it like once or twice a week to go see them.
Absolutely not! You do it! That would actually be super inconvenient for me. I don't think that would be very plausible.
It's inconvenient to spend a few hours of your time with family? Don't you drive further to get to the city where my parents live?
I mean, yeah, but it's usually because of traffic.
So you'll be even further when you move, and you'd go see them anyway. So I don't understand what's so inconvenient about you driving halfway to spend time with your cousins.
It's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Cousins that you do not know. She's basically looking for like a babysitter. Honestly, I don't really think that they would want to hang out with you anyway. They're like 18, 22. I feel like she's trying to control who they hang out with. And it's like, they're going to college. They're going to make friends. I wouldn't want to hang out with my cousin that's like 10 years older than me anyway.
Especially on days like today where all you'll be doing is making alcohol when you could be spending time with your family. I mean, it's just, I feel your priorities here are a little backwards.
What is wrong with you, madam? Now, I have painfully and carefully picked and chose my words while talking to this person during all of our conversations, but my brain pushed civility in the closet and locked it for the rest of this conversation. I'm sorry, did you really just compare the level of importance between your kids that I have said exactly one word to in my entire 28 years of life to my parents?
Okay, first of all, honey, I don't know who the hell you're talking to.
Who are you again? What do I owe you again? What part of my day or time do you deserve a piece of again? What meaning are you in my life again? What would I miss if we hadn't met again? Oh, nothing, because I don't know you. And I don't care if you decide to move into my frickin' attic. I don't have an attic. I'm gonna see my parents and bring them all the homemade booze I want years before I remember your frickin' name. And F you for distracting me because my pot boiled over. Now my frickin' wart is ruined. Not the wart. That last part was in the heat of the moment, but I almost lost it when I heard my fiance bust a laugh in the next room. From what he described to me later, he said I sounded like an angry Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls. After that, I don't even remember if she said anything, because I was trying to clean up the sticky mess of my ruined concoction off the stove and floor before my cat could get to it, and was just cursing under my breath, and all my irritation could muster was an angry, see you on Thanksgiving, before I hung up. I haven't heard anything else from anyone, but considering that blow up was so out of character for me, I'm almost 100% sure no one would have the nerve. It's rare that I actually get mad, so when I do, my parents have always just made sure I was okay and left it alone and would gatekeep anyone that tried to bring it up later. My fiance came to help me clean up the mess, and I gotta give him props for being able to quickly make me laugh about the sound I made when the pot boiled over. I feel sorry for the unknown Blaise in the story. Imagine living with a mother who competes for being Karen of the century. This is like undoubtedly a Karen move. On the one hand, she's trying to look after her kids, because this is something that lots of people do. When my parents, family, friends like come to Toronto, they're like, oh, you could totally go and see Charlotte. And I'm like, oh, no, you can't. I won't say that outwardly, but I'll be like, yeah, sure. And then just be very, very, very busy. But yeah, they're just thinking of their kids. You know, they want them to have a home base and people they could go to for a home cooked meal and stuff like that. They're worried about them at the end of the day. But like, I also feel like she's asking too much of someone that she barely knows. Maybe if you guys had like grown up together, you had a good relationship with your cousin and her kids, it would be different, but not if you literally don't know them at all. And she's also trying to tell you what to do and like, you know, not bringing up your lifestyle choices, like making homemade beer. Give me a break. Something tells me these kids can't wait to go away to college. I think that people need to really, like, yes, family is important, but like, I'm not going to be swayed to, like, let's say invite a family member I've literally met once and don't know the name of to my wedding, for example. I am also going to laugh in my mother's face when she asks me to invite that one Italian aunt that I met once when I was 3. Who is that?
That hurt. Idiota.
I don't know them. I don't know how they're going to behave. I choose the people that I spend my time with based on how they act. And like, in my experience, sometimes family really be out here acting strange. It's the,
I'm sorry, did you say beer?
well, here's a little tidbit. I almost feel you should just like act like a really, really bad influence. Like at Thanksgiving, I think that you should sneak your cousin's kids. I don't know. Does that make them second cousins? I don't care. And then their mother will realize,
Ooh, I don't want my kids around her. She sounds like an angry Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls and drinks beer.
she'll never want you around her kids. It's perfect. So are you the a-hole for laughing in your cousin's face? With the initial story, I would say it was a little bit rude. But after hearing how entitled she actually is with the more context and as the saga continued, I would say absolutely not.